is going on, ladies and gents? This is One Life to Play. I'm Larry BRAZ. I'm bringing you this week's indie game look. This is where we take a look at the indie developers and what they're doing, what games have sparked our attention over the past week. These can be games that are already out, games that are coming out or have been out for a while. We wanted to play them. We may have played them in most cases, but we at least wanted to recommend them to you, to have you get your hands on them and have a good time playing some great pick-up-and-play games by some great indie developers. First up, we have the Wild Kingdoms by Code Sync developers. Now, this is your epic fantasy card game. It's set in the Yoruba kingdoms where you build armies of creatures, control forces of nature, and use magical charms in a war against your opponent. This is your basic card game, sort of along the lines of Assassin's Creed Recollection or even Might and Magic, those type of card games. You may have played them on a tabletop like Yu-Gi-Oh! And this game really does a great job in setting into place the game board style rules while still offering a mobile addition to the card fantasy game category. We love to play it, and I really love to see this game because the trailer, it seems that the main character who you play as, or you're that card-wielding guy, he sort of raps to you the premise of the game. So we're going to take a look at that trailer and listen to this guy flow.
I've emerged from a land that has been destroyed. I feel like a king, yet I'm still a boy. And through the darkest voids, I'm trying to seek the light. Through the truth, through the lies, through the day, the night. And yeah, I'm taking flight to distant surroundings. I've seen the sun rise over the peaks of the mountains and drowned in the light, casting silhouettes on a grand old figure that I can't forget. And now I know my quest is to reach this man before the forces of darkness besiege the land. I believe I can, though the road is hard. I've been destined to walk down my chosen path, and I behold the craft of the spoken word. And as my words resonate, they commote the earth. Since my time of birth, I was told I'd win. Let the battle begin. Boy versus king.
Now, that really wasn't just the trailer, but the game, The Wild Kingdoms, combines beautiful graphics, original gameplay, and fast-paced strategy. The game is available on iOS and Android devices, so you definitely want to check that out now. It's a really fun pick-up-and-play game that you can have some fun with fantasy card strategy. Speaking of pick-up-and-play, the folks over at Pick-Up-and-Play Studios have created Aliens Need Burgers. Now, this is a basic tapper shooter type game, but it's really fun with its premise. It all started with some aliens were passing the planet Earth and realized that we, yes, Earthlings, had too much resources of hamburgers. So they decided to spread that through the galaxy and steal our hamburger resources. Some astronauts over at a nearby orbiting space station spotted the aliens and decided to do something about it. They used their interplanetary space station defense remote control to help stop them, but lost control of it, flew out of the window, and landed in front of you. Yes, you, walking down the street, picking it up, and you see the aliens attacking the astronauts, trying to get our hamburger resources. So now the game leaves it up to you to defend the Earth and their hamburgers. Pick up and play, really great strategy, kind of in the sense of Galaga, but with some really quirky moments in it, and it's really fun time with that little remote control. There's no short name for it, so I'm not going to say it again, but you really should check it out yourself. Fun tapping game. If you got kids, it's something to really keep their time occupied, or maybe even you occupied while you wait in line over at the DMV. All right, so we're going to end up this indie game look with a really special game. It's been out for a while now. It kind of came out right around the holiday time of 2012, but that's Danny Trejo's Vengeance, Was with a Cause. Now, this is a game that's built around and based on the upcoming film by Danny Trejo. It's called Vengeance, coming out this summer, 2013. But it was written by, the story itself was written by Steve Wozniak, the co-founder of Apple, and he actually stars in the game too, which is pretty amazing. So those guys are in-house studios. They did a great job of combining some really great talent. Danny Trejo's Vengeance is an addictive 8-bit platformer, and it has features such as an intriguing storyline that's written by Steve Wozniak himself, offers many different weapons and upgrades for those same weapons, and it also has various bosses for you to defeat. You can play as Steve Wozniak or Danny Trejo himself, plus it offers some very unique celebrity game personalities throughout the gameplay, such as Baby Bash and Rashad Evans. So it's something that's just, having a good time, making a fun game, and really getting back to the old school retro 8-bit platformer styles that we've all come to love and grew up with. You can find Danny Trejo's Vengeance Was for the Cause on iOS or Android devices. It's available in the Google Play Store, so you really have no excuse not to play this game. It's on every platform. It's even on your Mac OS, so you can get that directly from the Mac App Store and play that on your MacBooks or your iMacs at home. It's great because it's also optimized for iPhone 5, and it's going to go great with any tablet that you have, especially the iOS Apple tablet, taking advantage of the Retina displays. So definitely pick that up. It's coming at you for a low cost. Find it on any marketplace on your mobile devices. So let's take a look at some of the gameplay from Danny Trejo's Vengeance Was with the Cause. You can find more information on all the games that we took a look at on this week's Indie Game Look, such as Wild Kingdoms by CodeSync, Aliens Need Burgers by Pick Up and Play Studios, along with Danny Trejo's Vengeance Was with the Cause by In-House Studios. If you want to check out the full trailers, just click on the links to my left and it'll take you right there. While you're over there, don't forget to subscribe to the developers' channels for all the updates and latest on those games. While you're on YouTube, make sure you check out 1Life2Play, subscribe to our videos. We appreciate all your comments, likes, and ratings. We want you to share it with your friends. Let everyone know about 1Life2Play and everything we have here, such as our gaming content, gameplay footage, news, reviews, and especially our live show, which premieres every Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, broadcasting live on 1Life2Play.com or Twitch TV/1Life2Play. In the meantime, you can also check us out over on Facebook and Twitter. We appreciate you liking our page on Facebook and following us there. That's only 1Life2Play. All you have to do is put that in your search box. And until next time, guys, I want you to remember, game on.
The name's Nukem, Duke Nukem. And if you don't listen to 1Life2Play, you suck.
Actually, you know what? I've got to back up here. I'm just coming to this realization. They never once mentioned anything about a drive. Beyond the hard drive, they never mentioned once about a Blu-ray drive or any CD-ROM drive.
Well, I think there was going to still be a Blu-ray.
But they never specifically mentioned anything about an optical
video
drive.
Right.
They said a hard drive specifically.
So what are we saying? We might have we purchased USBs?
No, let me ask you a
it may
question.
just be cloud-based only.
Exactly what I was gonna say. Everything is cloud-based, is what everybody's moving to.
It may only be cloud-based.
But
Do
they
you really
didn't.
need a Blu-ray drive if you're cloud-based?
But
I don't think so.
I don't
Watch
think you
everything
can
off
stream
cloud.
28 gigs of information over a cloud.
You're not talking about streaming it. You're talking about accessing it and downloading it to
You're
a
gonna
hard drive.
download it when you need to.
But
When
there
you-
was something
and
about
you-
backwards
But
compatibility,
here's
and they
the
did say no.
But here's the reason why you're going to be able to do this, and this is going to be great. What if, when they talk about putting this hard drive in PlayStation 4, that this hard drive comes already pre-partitioned to active live play and saved play? So what if you're able to go ahead and get a game and put it into your active play, and because you're able to get that game and get the core files immediately so you can play immediately, and everything else downloads in the background to your live play partition?